Hey guys, what's going on? I don't know if you caught yesterday's Corona Geek, but we had a great hangout with Dean Murphy. So, Dean, thank you so much for spending time with us. I know it was there in the UK. It was what, like 8 o'clock when we started, so it was late by the time we got done. So, thank you for sharing your time with us. And I really enjoyed talking with Dean because Dean is an inspiration to me because he didn't have any background in development, and he jumped out there, and he already has a couple apps in the App Store. He's working on a third. He's done one for a client, so he's got 4 apps that he's published. And he's, if you listen to his story, he knows he made mistakes in the development process because he didn't know about this or that, but it didn't stop him. And so I really like that idea of just getting the idea out there and then improving on it as you go along. So thanks, Dean, for being with us on yesterday's show. Now, the other thing that we talked about, you'll need to go back and watch yesterday's show, is we talked about new widgets. Corona has added new widgets to the widget library, so that's pretty exciting. Also, we talked about app pricing. Whether or not you should price your app at 99 cents or you should do freemium. And we posted a ton of links in the show notes for yesterday's hangout. So you'll need to go to coronageek.com and check that out. And we've got the show notes there. But basically, as we went through and started hashing this out, we kind of came to the conclusion that it's really going to come down to what type of app you have in the marketplace, and also what kind of competition you have. I mean, if you're the only app that does what you do, and you can demand that 99 cents or that $2 or whatever, then that's not a bad deal. But if you're in high competition like games, where games, I think some of the stats showed that basically someone who was acquired at the beginning of a quarter, like Q3 this year, somebody who was acquired as a download the game and play it, by the end of Q3, that person was already gone. So we're talking a lot of high churn rate in the game category. So you really need to do something that reduces the amount of friction. You don't want to put up any barriers to have someone download and use your app. At least be exposed to it in some way. So in the gaming category, it's really competitive, and that is freemium works real well in that category. So anyway, so we had a great discussion about that, and we posted a bunch of links down in the show notes about the stats and things that are just good reading. The other thing was we talked a lot about yesterday about iPad Mini, about the Surface that's come out from Microsoft, and also about a lot of Android devices that we saw at some of the Samsung booths this last week. And I tell you what, the discussion kind of went in a direction I wasn't expecting. Brian Burton and Toff also said that they don't see the iPad as a content production device. They don't see it as they see it as a consuming device, something that they watch shows or read on or things like that, but they don't see it as a production device. I tended to disagree with that, and I use the iPad all the time for creating things, and so I've kind of taken that up as a personal challenge. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm actually going to start trying to produce as much as possible on the iPad exclusively. So there are some things that I won't be able to do, like I can't do Corona development directly on the iPad. Now I can write the code on the iPad, but I can't build the apps on the iPad as of right now, which would be great, guys. Corona Labs, I know you got a lot on your plate, but that would be very cool. But anyway, right now I can't do that, but I want to do that eventually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the iPad as a content creation tool and let you know my results. I've got a whole list of apps that I use on a regular basis for producing things, and I'm going to share those with you as we go along. So stay tuned for that. I'll let you know how that works out. I'll try to be dead honest about things, if I can't do something, or if it's extremely difficult to do something. Like if I'm all about kind of efficiencies. I'm not all that efficient, but I dig the efficiency stuff. If something's going to take 2 or 3 times longer on the iPad than it would on a laptop, then I'll let you know that. But if it's something that takes a little bit longer, but I still would rather do it on the iPad for some reason. I'll let you know that. So I'll just try to be real dead honest about what it takes in order to accomplish that. But I think more and more we're going to see a world surrounded by, centered around mobile devices, iPad, Android devices are growing every day, and so we need to move that direction. Tablet, Surface. Surface is that calling that says, hey, the state of computers are changing. I'm not sure that Surface is going to be. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how successful that's going to be, but it could be something that is just an indicator, another indicator that that's where we're going. So anyway, I'm recording this video on the iPad. I'm going to publish it. I'm going to edit it and publish it from the iPad. And I'm going to hook up my Bluetooth keyboard today to the iPad and try to do as much work on it as possible. And I'll let you know how it goes. All right. Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch yesterday's Hangout and check out Dean Murphy's Joke Shake app. You can find that in the iOS App Store. Or you can go to jokeshake.com. I believe he said he had that domain, and you can go directly to download that app and check it out. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.